Welcome back. Yes, you are back with your boy Scarcious. We are in the Ultra League. We have our Cresselia on the lead. We are faced up against the Giratina. Definitely don't mind this. So let's see how they want to play this out. We are offloading the Moonblast here. Alright, they let that go. That does some good damage. Alright, now they're going to throw a charge move of their own. Is it Shadow Sneak? Nope, it's Dragon Claw. So maybe they're running Ancient Power then. They have to be if they're not going to throw a Shadow Sneak. And now we'll offload another Moonblast. Do they fancy shielding it? They do. So we swap out into our Registeel and they swap out into their Poliwrath. This is absolutely fine because we're getting to that Zap Cannon before they can get off a charge move. Let's see what they want to do. Let it go. That does big damage and drops their attack. So let's go. They should be throwing the skulls here, and we definitely do not mind it. Okay, that tickles, drops our attack. That's absolutely fine because the next zap will take them out if they decide to not shield. They let that go. They didn't fancy using 2 shields. So what do they want to do here? They reveal their Giratina. And what is it going to be? Dragon Claw that tickles. And then they decide to throw another charge move. That's absolutely fine. Registeel's job is done, so we don't actually mind what they want to do here. Okay, so we are going to wait the clock out and then come in with Cresselia. Let's see what they want to do because they're not throwing Shadow Sneak, so we don't really care too much. We go for the Dragon Claw that tickles. What do they want to do? They're still going to spam charge move. That's absolutely fine because this will still tickle. No need to use a shield. The plan is to save them 2 shields for our Swampert to sweep. And they try to catch, doesn't work out. We was prepared for that. And now their Steelix meets our Shadow Swampert. Okay, they're throwing the charge move here. Just a break and swipe. Does it get the drop? It does get the drop, but that's absolutely fine because you know Shadow Swampert will still put in work. So we're going to just spam off some Hydro Cannons and see how they're feeling. Like they decide to shield that, absolutely fine. We're going to get off another charge move before they can throw their next charge move. These Hydro Cannons still add up, as you can see, even after they drop our attack. And now we can throw another Hydro here. Get rid of this Steelix. Bye bye. And then they return with Giratina and then top left. Okay, works for us. Taking that W, moving swiftly into the next one. Let's get them. All right. Faced up against a Guzzlord. We don't mind this because we will get off our first charge move before they get off theirs. So that's going to force them to make a decision. So let's build up. And then they try to catch. Doesn't work out. They swapped into Greedent. And that's absolutely fine with us. Alright, throw in our first Hydro Cannon here. Let's go. They shield that, okay. Maybe they thought it was an earthquake. They didn't fancy taking big damage. We're going to shield back, just a body slam. That's absolutely fine. We're stacking up. And we're going to let this one through. We can take that, no problem. Just stacking up. Get off this Hydro here. Let's go. We want to keep that switch. That's what we have to make sure we do. Body slam here won't take us out. It will bring us very low. So we didn't fancy taking a risk in case they wanted to try and full switch. So we overload, but we got greedy. That's absolutely fine though, because we are approaching back-to-back Hydro now. We're at it. So I don't feel like they will risk the shield here. They should know. And they don't. So they leave that. Alright, and we swap out into our Registeel, and the charge move is caught there. Crunch, no problem. What do they want to do? They bring out their Poliwrath, and that's absolutely fine with us. We are getting off that zap before they can get to a charge move, so they do fancy using that last shield of theirs. They don't. That does big damage. Puts them straight into that red. See what they want to do here. They're going to have to throw Skull. They can't go for Icy Wind. Yep, they know better. They know. Alright, and then we come in, throwing our charge move ASAP, not wasting any time. Bye bye Poliwrath. And yeah, it's looking like a hard job for this Guzzlord still. So let's see what the vibe is. Offloading that Moonblast. Alright, gets the last shield. Now we are both shieldless. Still an uphill task for them, they should realize that. And at this point I'm feeling like they have realized that does big damage, and we combo play Hydro Cannon. This will get rid of that Guzzlord. That will be GG. And that is nicely done. Alright. So we will be taking that W, and we can move swiftly into the next one. Alright then. We are faced up against a Dragonite, and we definitely don't mind seeing this. So let's go. Alright. Alright, they're going to throw their charge move before we can get ours off. That's absolutely fine. We're going to have to be cautious of a potential catch. So we do wait, and then we throw. Full sending that Moonblast. Let's see how they're feeling like. Grabs their shield, that's fine. Okay. Stacking up. And they're going to throw their Dragon Claw just before we reach Moonblast. Absolutely fine. Once again, being cautious of the catch. There it is. The catch attempt did not work out, and now we meet them with our Swampert. Okay, so they throw the body slam. That's absolutely fine. And we're just stacking here. And now we can offload our Hydro. Okay. Okay, they're going to throw another body slam here. That's fine. We can let that go. We're not even in red yet. Alright. Alright, now we get off that Hydro once again. Let's see how they're feeling. Do they fancy trying to make a play for switch? They don't. They let that go. We are going to have to shield. We will shield here and see if we can get a potential mud shot down. If it's too risky, we'll just throw the Hydro. Alright, there we go. Okay, so bye-bye Greedent. Alright, we combo. We swap out. We're not waiting for them to farm us down. This will get their shield. They have to. And then they might look to swap out. We're going to have to see what they want to do. Nope, they stay here to throw the Dragon Claws. Absolutely fine. Let's make them get rid of some energy here. It's absolutely fine. Gonna wait out the clock a little bit and then come in Reggie to see what we can do here. Alright, so we're coming Reggie. Building up. Okay. They're throwing their charge move. Should be the superpower, of course. We've got no shield, so no need for them to bait. And then they swap out into their own Reggie. But we're nicely ahead on energy. So let's see what the vibe is here, because this one's getting very tight. We could potentially catch. We do swap out and we do catch. That's perfect. That is absolutely perfect. Alright, so just going to build up a bit more energy and then offload that Focus Blast. You know the vibes. Alright, now we just have to get to a charge move before that Dragonite does. And we do commit to the zap. What are they throwing? It needs to be superpower. They throw Dragon Claw. That's not going to do it. And now the zap will wrap this one up like a Christmas present. GG's. A very close one. Alright then. Taking that W, we will proceed on into the next one. Let's go. Alright, Cresselia mirror match. Alright then. Let's see how this one plays out. Okay, they're throwing instantly. So it should be a CMP tie, which they win. Hopefully we don't get our attack dropped. But let's see how it plays out, shall we? Okay. Two bulky Pokemon going at it, so it can take a little while. But let's see how it goes. Alright. See if we can potentially get an attack drop in there somewhere here. Yes, there we go. We get it. We get it. In this situation, sometimes the trainer will decide to swap out after they're getting their attack dropped. Some will stay. This trainer looks like he wants to stay, which is perfectly fine. Alright, now they're in the red. Let's go. Okay, we know this is not going to take us out. Let's see what the vibe is here. Building up. And then we're looking to go for the back-to-back grass knot. Let's go. That one brings them crucially though. This one will take them out unless they fancy shielding. I don't see why they would want to. But let's see. Nope, bye-bye, they go down. And whatever's coming is not going to get too much farm. So that's good. And it's a Swampert. That Swampert's going to have to throw energy. It did realize we would have got to a grass knot. So they do throw energy. And that's fine with us. We're basically at 0 now. So we come in with our own Swampert. Let's go. We know this is Hydro, so we don't have to shield. Let's see how they want to play it. They might want to dip out. Let's see what the vibe is here. Alright, offloading the Hydro. Do they fancy letting it go? Nope, they showed it up. So at one shoulder piece, they thought they could catch a charge move here, and it doesn't work out for them. We was not looking to throw it back to back, and now their Warring is meeting with our Registeel. Let's go. Offloading that Zap, which you already know does big damage. Let's go. Puts it straight into the red and drops his attack. Smooth sailing. Even an EQ here is not going to take us out. They do throw the EQ. And now we can throw the Focus Blast to get rid of them. They're going to bring in their Swampert, of course. And try to get a Mud Shot down, which will give them an energy lead. We're trying to get out. And then we throw our charge move instantly. And let's go, does big damage. Alright, we still have 2 shields, so let's make use of one here. Okay. Timer's coming up. And we're going to throw here just to burn some time. So they shouldn't be able to get off a charge move, and that should wrap everything up. As we still have 2 Pokemon alive and 1 shield. That one was always going to be a wrap. So let's move swiftly on into the last one. Let's get it. Alright, faced up against a Sylveon here. Is it running Charm? It is running Charm. That's absolutely fine. We're throwing a Moonblast at it. See how they want to play it out. Cresselia doesn't really mind Charmers. And you don't really see Charmers in the Ultra League too much either. Let's see what they want to do though. Are they building up to offload a Moonblast of their own? We'll put them into red. And now they're throwing a charge move. I'm expecting it to be a Moonblast. It is a Moonblast. Absolutely fine. Then they swap out into Ampharos. No problem. That's absolutely fine. No problem. We're going to shield up just in case of a Trailblaze. They got Dragon Pulse instead. Okay. And now we're going to offload that Hydro as we have the back-to-back. Okay. Now we're going to throw again, just so that we don't have to use a shield. And they should let this go. They do. What do they want to do now? They're coming with Poliwrath. They have 2 shields. We have 1. And we're going to bait them here with the Hydro. See if they fancy shielding it. Of course they fancy shielding it, as their Sylveon is crucially low and is not going to be able to do much. So that was a good bait. And now we just throw a Hydro just to get some chip. So now they can throw what they want to throw here. Should be Icy. It is the Icy Wind. Alright then. And now we come in with Cress to offload that Grass Knot quickly. Quickly. What do they want to do here? Okay, they showed. Now we're going to swap out as they have no shields, and we don't care what they want to throw here. We don't care. They might look to swap out here. They go for the Icy Wind. What do they want to do? Alright, they possibly throw a charge move and then hop out here. So, Icy Wind again. That's not going to help. That's not going to help. And they do try to swap out. That's fine. We can just throw a Focus Blast at it. No problem at all. You can already see where this one is heading. This Poliwrath is about to get wrapped up like a Christmas present, and this was the last battle. So thank you guys ever so much for coming by once again. You all take care now. Peace.